Listen, I'm not saying all banks are bad, but please read this comment. If you are tempted to use your bank, your depository bank, Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, something along those lines, to purchase your home because you already bank with them, that's fine. But do yourself a favor and get pre-approved also with a mortgage lender, mortgage broker, mortgage banker, whatever, someone that does just mortgages for a living. Aside from the fact that you likely will have more programs available to you if you go with a mortgage broker or mortgage banker, you also will actually turn in documentation to get pre-approved. You will actually have a hard credit pull to get pre-approved. Somebody's actually going to, a real human, look at all of your documentation and determine whether or not you will actually close on this house. They simply issue you a pre-qualification letter, which is different than a pre-approval letter, based on the information that you tell them. It is so common. Literally almost every single application I receive, the borrower inputs their income as X, and then we get their documentation, and really the calculations are entirely different than what the borrower put in. And it's not that they don't necessarily know what they're making right then at that moment, but most of the time, what the person puts in for their application is not based on the way that we have to actually calculate qualifying income. So that could be a 2-year average of your income as opposed to what you're actually making now, depending on how you're paid. A lot of times people won't have a 2-year employment history, or they will have had big job gaps. There are a lot of reasons why you have to turn in documentation, and you have to have a real human who knows what they're doing review your entire file before you go out and house hunt. Long story short, bank employees are incentivized to take loan applications. Doesn't matter if you actually make it to closing or not, they are actually paid bonuses just to get your information. It might encourage you to apply with them and tell you you're pre-qualified because they're gonna make $30 extra on their paycheck. Whether you make it to the closing table or not, doesn't really matter to them. Where a mortgage lender, mortgage banker, mortgage broker is actually going to only make money if the loan actually closes. So they're definitely going to be doing all of their due diligence if they're half decent.